guys, so in this video I will show you my arrangement of Softly as in the Morning Sunrise, and as always check out the sheet music linked in the description. Now this is going to be a very bluesy sounding song and arrangement, so let's have a listen to it. So, as you can hear, it's very bluesy. I'm mostly using the C blues scale through the song to add fills, to improvise, even sort of the melody really is mostly using the blues scale as well. So the left hand, nice and easy, it just does a walking bass line all the way through the song, through the entire song. So nothing too fancy or difficult there, you just got to practice the walking bass line separately enough times to be able to sort of play it on autopilot, so it gets into your muscle memory. And section 8 is a very, very repetitive chord progression. It's essentially just a 2-5-1 in C minor over and over and over again. And so it's a relatively repetitive bass line as well. So the bass line is mostly just outlining the chords all the way through that, though it does kind of go up and then back down just to create a little bit more variety rather than just using the same thing literally over and over again for 16 bars. And the right hand just plays the melody. But to make the melody a little bit more interesting, we're putting in that little ornamental, the little turn in there. So instead of going, just moving up and down on those two notes, we put in a little turn. So we're playing the first two notes as normal. And then instead of just going back and forth between the F and the G, we play the F, run up to the A flat, back to the F, and then land on the G. So it's a little turn to get you sort of up and back before hitting the G and continuing on with the melody. And we do that exact same thing for all three A sections, the two at the top and the one at the bottom. Except I think maybe at the bottom I did 2 or 3 trills to just kind of liven it up and get it moving a bit faster. So I think I did something like... So it's literally the same exact thing I just showed you, but we just played a few times. So that's all the section A's. And section B really is just the melody in the right hand and the walking bass line in the left hand. So again, it's quite simple. So slowly from section B. top of that, whenever we have a long note where the melody isn't doing anything, I put in a little blues scale fill by essentially just, doing a little run up and down. So there, melody stops, bass line continues, we've got a bar or two of nothingness. So I put in a little blues scale run. Making sure to finish my fill sort of close to the note C, so that as soon as we get to this next A section, I can hit the melody note C, first melody note of that section, on the right beat at the right time, without finishing the phrase. So I kind of just keep playing. So there's no pause after my fill. It's a continuous fill that lands on the C to continue the melody for the next section. Then when I repeated the form, left hand did the exact same thing, except I think I put little breaks in at the end of each A section. So instead of going up and down as the walking bass line does when I'm playing the head, when I'm playing the melody, I kind of just go and then stop, and the right hand continues just playing quick little blues scale runs, which I think sounds cool because you're creating a little break in the harmony in the bass line, and really bringing out the blues scale solo to the fore before the bass drops back in. So it's really just that, right? Blues scale runs over the bass line. Drops out, I especially like to do sort of quick triplets through the blues scale, just because I think it sounds really cool, and like you're building energy on your way up to the next A section by playing quite quickly and quite high up. And I tried to play it high up, but my tripod's in the way a little bit, so I failed at that a little bit. But I really, over those breaks, I really like playing quite high up on the piano, and then kind of coming back down to the melody just when the bass drops back in. But again, the tripod was in the way, so I couldn't quite do that well. Then for section B, we modulate to the key of E flat major, which is the relative major, and so I just use the E flat major scale to improvise over it. Kind of outlining the chords there. Then back into the A section, improvising one more time. Cool, and that's it. So grab the sheet music from the link in the description, have a go at it. Obviously start practicing it slowly, hand separately, really learn that walking bass line. That's kind of the most important part of the song, because that's what's driving the rhythm and outlining and sort of stating the harmony. And then practice the turns slowly as well. If you're not comfortable playing turns at speed, just slow it down, play it slowly, and build up speed gradually, so that you can coordinate it and it's all in time and sounds solid, and creates a really nice driving bluesy minor feel. Cool, that's it. Thanks guys, see ya.